this week's State of the Storm, the show where we talk about some of the stuff happening news-wise around our campus here at Dixie State College, Southern Utah, and the nation. And I'm your host, Carson Stilson. First off, we have State of the Storm reporter Cassie Gillette showcasing some of the stuff happening around our campus at Dixie State in this week's Storm Watch.
Hey Dixie, I'm Cassie Gillette giving you the Storm Watch for the Centennial Homecoming Week, and as you can see, we're at the homecoming kickoff and tons of people are getting involved. So I'm going to give you a heads up of everything that's going on, that way you can get involved too. All right, on Tuesday we have the Homecoming Queen pageant, and it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. at the Cox Auditorium, and the entrance is $5. Wednesday there's a powder puff game at the Hanson Stadium, and that is at 7 p.m. Thursday is the movie on the mall, so go to the campus mall and watch a movie around dusk. And then Friday, there's the Alumni Assembly at 10 a.m. in the Eccles Concert Hall. The Rock the Mall will be in the Gardner Plaza at 2 p.m. And then the Alumni Student Government Reunion will be at 6 p.m. in the Gardner. And then there's a midnight 5K run, again at midnight in the Hanson Stadium. Saturday is jam-packed with the Founders Day breakfast at 8:45 a.m. on Tabernacle. The parade will be held at 10 a.m. on 100 South and 700 East. Then there's the alumni tailgate party at 11 a.m. at the Alumni House. The football game is against Central Washington at 1 p.m. Then there's the alumni banquet at 6 p.m. in the old gym. And then the homecoming dance will be held in the Eccles foyer this year at 7:30. And of course, True Rebel Night at midnight at the fountain. All right, so that's it. It's going on for homecoming this week. Stay tuned for next week of State of the Storm.
Thanks for that, Cassie. On to some local news. The Huntsman Senior Games wrapped up last weekend, and this year's events were incredibly competitive. State of the Storm reporter Ryan Forsey spent some time checking out the games and found out just how competitive you can be at the ripe young age of 87.
Racquetball is one of the more popular events at the World Huntsman Senior Games, and just like the games, athletes come from across the nation and around the globe to the St. George Recreation Center to play the sport. However, very few of those racquetball athletes stand out like this one.
The human rights activist Gandhi once said, "There's more to life than increasing its speed." Well, if Gandhi would have known Bill Giancarella from San Clemente, California, he might have thought differently.
When I first started out, I had tremendous speed. They clocked me at 89 to 90 miles an hour. Therefore, life was beautiful. But then as I got older, like right now, I doubt if I'm doing 30.
Life has been beautiful for 87-year-old Giancarella, picking up the sport as a young boy and playing throughout his life. A life filled with raising a family, working as a research chemist, and finally having a successful career as a businessman. Yet after all of that, Giancarella still played the sport he loved despite age or injury.
I tore both my shoulder blades. I cannot hit anything shoulder high nor over my head. And they know it, the rascals.
But neither his age nor the injuries keep him from playing against the competition here at the Senior Games, to the delight of spectators.
I think he's amazing. He is awesome. I don't plan to live that long, and he's out here playing racquetball competitively. It's really cool.
Giancarella, who still plays multiple times a day, was so anxious to warm up for his next match, he kindly cut our interview short as a nearby court became available.
See, there's an empty court. Let me go and play a little. Let me practice a little bit, okay, will you? Will that be okay? Let me practice.
Clearly, Bill Giancarella's approach to life has not slowed down, and it appears he has no intentions of letting life slow him down. For SouthernUtahNow.com, I'm Ryan Forsey.
Thanks for that, Ryan. I'm sure we'll be seeing Bill for at least another 5 Senior Games. On to some national news. Facebook has just hit 800 million users, 750 million of which are active monthly. Yep, I'm pretty sure I read that right. 750 million. The social networking giant has innovated the way we socialize around the world, and according to statistics, has done it bigger and better than anyone. A couple more statistics that might interest you about Facebook. The average Facebook user has 131 friends. On an average day, over 250 million photos are uploaded. More than 75% of Facebook users are outside of the United States, spread across 70 languages that Facebook supports. And my favorite statistic, 50% of all Facebook users are accessing their Facebook every day. Over 400 million Facebook users access it daily, easily making that one of, if not the most accessed web page in the world. Wow. Well guys, before we go, I have a YouTube video for you from some very talented sharpshooters, except their weapons aren't guns, more like basketballs and frisbees.
This is the frozen rope shot. Brody Fit 21!
Frozen rope, give me a real challenge.
Yeah, but I could totally do that if I wanted to.
Get in! Get in! He made it! Brody Fit 21!
Well, that's it for our show. Be sure to check out our Facebook page, leave some comments, check out some of the stuff going on around our campus this coming week. And as always, I'm Carson Stilson for the Dixie Broadcasting Network, and we'll see you next time.